Was there anything specific by why did you choose RevenueCat over StoreKit 2? So StoreKit 2 basically that is just to implement payments. That's from Apple. And what are benefits? You're basically just kind of implementing them, and that's it. You're not paying anyone. Let's say mostly by on your own. Basically, you're implementing all this paywall and kind of getting all those views and so on. That works, no problems at all. And you're basically getting that for free. No need to basically kind of do anything, pay to anyone and so on. If you're choosing RevenueCat, that's a little bit different story. Here, for example, in RevenueCat you're getting kind of nice kind of dashboard where you can see basically what is going on with your sales. From Apple sales you're not getting so good view, little bit kind of worse. You're just getting whatever, how many sales you did, basically some money as well, but I don't know, it doesn't make sense to pay just for that view, right? But you can. And how much it costs? RevenueCat costs basically pricing. Here's price. Basically it is free up to 2.5K in monthly tracked revenue. While you are kind of making less than 2.5K, you are paying nothing for RevenueCat. After that you're starting to pay. And whatever, let's say if you're making, let's say 10K in a month, you will pay $100 per month. I don't think that is expensive. Okay, but for what are you paying? If you can basically get Paywall for free, not paying that $100 on 10K or whatever, $1,000 on 100K, you are getting, yeah, kind of nice reports and so on, but also you're getting experiments. And you can run experiments, choose different offerings, different paywalls and so on, and basically kind of compare results. So let's do experiment. For example, let's go yearly versus something like whatever, weekly. Hey Carol. Welcome to the Kika. Hey Carol. Are you considering implement custom external payment option for AppStore payments? No, I will tell you why. So, and here we're basically choosing variant A is our one-time, for example, offer, and variant B, for example, is weekly and no, not one-time, yearly. Variant A will be my yearly offer, variant B will be weekly and yearly. And so basically that is the text. And audience, I can choose whatever it is. I can choose country, I can choose platform if I support multiple platforms. I can choose basically different things, but basically I'm any audience, everyone. And then you can say how many of users you would like to run through this experiment. 100%, if you're saying 100%, then half of the customers will see paywall A, and second part will see paywall B. Let's say I will say 100% and create experiment. Experiment is not started yet, so we save. What is the difference? What I just did? So here I have two paywalls. One paywall is this one, yearly, which is currently running. This paywall you will see in the application when you're opening it. Here is my app. If I will hit paywall, I will see this paywall. Basically here it is. And what is benefits from RevenueCat already without experiments? I can change this paywall here in this web builder without releasing new application, and that paywall will be changed immediately on device because I'm fetching this paywall from RevenueCat backend. And I don't need to write single line of code to build this paywall. Nothing. The code, sure, you need to add RevenueCat SDK, but that is way easier than building your own paywall using StoreKit. So that is already one benefit, speed. Basically, you can build that faster. And you don't need to write all this code by yourself. You don't need to care about StoreKit updates. You just implement RevenueCat, good, and add and create this paywall here in WebView. I can basically whatever change this text right here, and immediately that will be changed. If I see that okay, this probably is not the best copy, or I have typo on it, whatever, I just change it here, and that will immediately be deployed in production. As soon as I save and publish changes, it will be deployed immediately. So that's one reason why to pay for RevenueCat if you are making more than 2.5K. But another reason is experiments. So I created experiment, didn't start it but created, right? So I don't have paywall here for that another offer. I have one-time paywall. I could run this paywall as well, basically do A/B test. Half of the users see this paywall, half of the users see that paywall, but I choose it to run a little bit another different paywalls. So I have, where are my offers? The user interface, a little bit. So I have one more offer here, weekly and yearly. I don't have paywall built for this offer on RevenueCat side, but I have paywall built for this offer in my application. Let me show it. Paywall. How I named it? Paywall view? Probably. Building. So this paywall, this is built. Basically, I can A/B test. I can say, okay, when I'm setting experiment, what I just did, those users who are getting half of the users which will get this offer, those will get this paywall. Why I'm using this paywall? Because I didn't found how to create in web builder exactly this paywall. I could build similar, but not exactly like this one. And I can do that. I can mix it. I can build it here, and then I can run this A/B test. We can start this A/B test right now. I will say, for example, that A/B test is created. I can go back to the RevenueCat experiments, and if I will say start this experiment, I just started experiment. So now, if we will download application in production, you have 50-50 chance to get this paywall or this paywall. And I will see nice reports which will show which paywall works better, which paywall converts better users, which paywall making more money, and so on and so on. And that's basically, I think, is enough already to choose RevenueCat versus StoreKit. Nothing wrong about implementation StoreKit. If you are a big company and if you are making millions, 3 million plus, then you are paying 30,000 in a month, which is quite a lot. So probably then you already don't want to use RevenueCat and you are ready to build your own paywalls, test them, and so on. But depends. I think for indie developer who is making less than 2,500, you're basically paying nothing. $2,000, you're still paying nothing. If you're making more, then you're paying whatever. 5,000, you're paying $50 per month. I'm happy to pay that money. For this app, I'm still running experiment. Here, I'm testing 2 offers, and basically both offers, I'm testing basically price difference. One is something like $15 in a yearly subscription. Another one, this one is something like $25 in a year subscription. Basically just testing prices. And then you can look what's going on here. Both got about 300 users. I will run it probably until I will get 1,000 users. Here we can see paywall views, how many users saw paywall, initial conversion, cheaper converts better, obviously. And yeah, 51 conversions here, 44 conversions here. That's conversion from download to starting trial. Trial conversion rate here is lower. So those are who converted. 25 converted here, only 11 converted here, and so on. And then you can start to look on numbers on revenue. Realized LTV per paying customer is here. Obviously, MRR for paying customer is here. Generally, yeah, this one kind of losing. Realized LTV per customer. So basically, if you are looking on the money, what is basically, but if we divide all the money what we got with all the users, free and paid customers, then we see that still this cheaper price generates a little bit more money. But we need to allow to run this test a little bit more to be 100% sure, but seems that I can make more money selling for a little bit cheaper price. So yeah, I think that is good enough reason to pay 1% from monthly revenue, comparing with this one, free option. And also, yes, if you are looking into the things like, so you don't need any backend when you're using RevenueCat. That's another bonus. Basically, if you for example have Android and iOS product, maybe also web application, and you offer Stripe, Google Play and iPhone kind of in-app purchases. So if you want to allow user to buy on one platform and use the premium features on both on all the platforms, you need some kind of backend, right, to get this information together, right? But if you have this RevenueCat kind of thing backend, then you basically just can connect all the products in this offering, and then user basically can buy on one platform and have this pro account status everywhere. So you don't need your own backend to synchronize that. I think that's also kind of another benefit. And yes, you can build all of that on your own, but why if you can use stuff like that, you know? Because especially if you're an indie developer, if you're a big company and you're making millions, it makes sense to have backend developer because you anyways will need it, because you most likely have complicated backend and so on. Makes sense, right? Then you need that. Then you have this backend development team, they support your products, whatever. You already have it. If you are like a small one-person brand, then you have really think hard and twice, do you really want to spend all the time, money and energy on building all those tools, if you can just pay a little bit and get that like third-party service. What do you think of conversion pay only after 10K? I don't think that payment part is a problem. Even 10K, okay, if I will make 10K and I will need to pay here at RevenueCat, okay, that's $100. I don't care about $100 if I'm making 10K in a month. The problem is, I see, for example, Adapty, yeah, here, English version. So, Adapty is free up to 10K. I used Adapty in one product. It works just fine, no problems at all. But if you want A/B testing, if you want advanced analytics which are looking nice in Adapty, you have to pay 1% of revenue, but at least $99 per month. I don't know how conversions payment are structured. Maybe same like here. I don't know. In RevenueCat, it is just real free. Use all the features, everything. There is no difference between free and whatever version. They have just one pro version, and it is free up to 10.5K, and after 10.5K you start to pay. And at 2.5K, you're still paying less than Adapty, which is free. So it's it's not bad. Adapty, it's not really bad. The Paywall builder was better than RevenueCat Paywall builder when I tested them in, I don't remember, winter. But now RevenueCat Paywall builder is great, same level as here. So I don't know, you're getting nothing much for this free tier. Okay, and you're saying, what did you say? Q. I tested also Superwall's Qonversion. Okay, free up to 10K MRR. So advanced analytics, you have to pay. There are some limits in analytics, as I see. And A/B experiences are in growth here. So you are not getting for free. You are not in for free A/B experiments. You are not getting all the analytics. It's again limited. That free plan is limited. I don't like offers like that. Okay, like or not like. Okay, that's free market. You can make whatever offer you like. I just think that RevenueCat offer is better for beginners, because you are going for free up to 2,000, and when you're starting, $100 in a month is that's money, you know. $100 if you're making already a few K in a month, it's fine. You can pay whatever, $100 or more for tools, and yeah. And here, basically, what are you getting? You're getting the same thing what you can get here for free. Only web builder for Paywall, but it's not the hardest part to build the Paywall. It's relatively easy. So, I don't know. And Superwalls is a good offer. I am using Superwalls in one of the projects, and they are free up to 200 conversions in a month, something like that. Am I right? Yeah, 250 conversions per month. So in Superwall you are paying only for conversion. When you're converting user, you're paying, but first 250 are free. After that you are paying 20 cents per conversion. If you will do your math, you will find that it is a little bit more expensive than RevenueCat when you're kind of hitting those limits. But Superwall basically is all about paywalls. You can run very good, very interesting experiments for paywalls. They are very kind of advanced in A/B testing and so on. It's good product. It's good product. I'm running it on my application. That small app. I'm making less than 200 sales per month, so I'm using it for free. Again, you have full functionality available for free. You are not paying a single cent to get some advanced features. You have all the features. I kind of like that plan, because if I can choose between Superwall, this application making not so much money, and but all the money it is making, I am kind of making for free. Here are conversions. You can see some sales, but it is renewal $1, probably weekly or something. I don't know. Whatever, doesn't matter. Basically made something. What did I made here? Something like $15, something. But those are, no more. 2 sales. Whatever, doesn't matter. Those definitely are not 200 transactions, so still free, right? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 transactions, all free. So yeah, if I have to choose, I do not see. If you're already making money, then probably you can start to compare features and look basically which one is kind of better offer. But if you're saying that conversion you pay only after 10K and that is like a benefit, dude, you can make more than 10K for free on Superwall. if you price accordingly, you know, below those 250 conversions. On RevenueCat, okay, you got the point. I will not keep repeating myself. So I think that all those features that we just was looking for are great reason to choose the RevenueCat or something similar versus StoreKit.